Hey, this is Jon Johnson, the Mortgage Music Man, coming at you with a quick video. This was actually inspired by my wife, so thank you, Dana. But mortgage rates do not correlate with higher Fed rate. So, big news. There's a lot of big news that came out last week. One of the biggest ones was that the Fed increased their rate that they lend to banks, and that went up about point. That went up 0.75%. Now it's sitting at, from the beginning of the year, it was at 0%, roughly 0%, and now is right around 2% for the interest that they're charging other banks to be able to get money from them. Many people believe that oh, the Fed increases their rate, which must mean that mortgage rates are going to increase as well. And if you look at the many news outlets will say that as well, to kind of confuse the nature of the matter. But one thing to understand is that the Fed rate correlates a very short-term loans. So construction, a lot of construction workers, they use short-term loans to be able to fund projects, whether it's building a home, whether it's doing repairs, whether it's paying salaries, things of that nature. Short-term loans, credit cards are short-term loans. Uh, uh, Also, cars, they're kind of short-term. They're not, fully short-term. They're not less than a year, but many of them are paid off within a few years. While a mortgage, it is a 30-year loan a majority of the time. I always advocate for 15 and 20-year loans, but unfortunately, a majority of buyers, especially if they're first time, they're going to go to that 30-year because that's going to give them monthly payments that are most affordable to them. So here's the correlation or the non-correlation. Fed rate increased last week, and this is mortgage rates over the last 2 weeks. This is not exact rates. For majority of people, uh, they can choose from about 15 different rates, and they'll get it locked in once they're actually under contract to either purchase a home or refinance. But as you can see, the mortgage rate has actually dropped over the past couple of weeks, and that's because there is not a correlation between the two. Mortgage rates are tied to some other things, and many times when the Fed does increase their rate, mortgage rates will drop slightly within a week or two after they do that. So just understand that it does not correlate. Many times it actually inversely correlates. So the Fed rate will go up and the mortgage rates will go down a little bit. But these are not long-term trends for mortgage rates. So they've gone down a little bit. They may be down a little bit for now, but most likely they'll probably continue increasing though, just because inflation has been increasing. We'll see how that goes. If you need some information, please speak to your mortgage advisor, myself, etc., to be able to get information on specific things about mortgages, not the news. Thanks.